Hi everybody, this is Ladybug. I'm showing off my black eye because as you can see, this is where the cat clawed me right there. That was that gray cat from outside. He just took a notion. I guess he thought I was a threat. And so he slapped me in the eye and he gave me a black eye. Looks terrible, doesn't it? But anyway, we're going to get working on um, the red covered bridge again. So I'm going to flip this around, so just hang on a second. There we go. Where I'm at is I am right in the top of this. I'm working across the top here. Okay. So, anyhow, what I'm working on, I'm yet working on the U's. Okay, so I had this peeled off. And I was watching KY Phillies live earlier, and so that's what I was working on while they were talking. I was listening, and I wanted to finish this if I can, and that way I can work on the rest of the ones that I've got. Because I worked on the black and red gnome. I worked on that for a little while, and then then I also worked on the teacup and the flowers. I worked on that. So I haven't really uh, been that feeling that great. And so what I've been doing is I've been kind of lazing around. I haven't really felt that good today. And so anyhow, I've been just sort of I cat nap for a little while, and then I get up and do a little bit, and then I go back and cat nap some more. So anyway, I don't know, I just haven't felt good today. And then, you know, when that cat slapped me in the eye the way he did, I was afraid that he literally got me on my eyeball, but he just missed, you know, uh, hitting the actual eye. So I can live with a black eye, I guess. And it's not the first one I've ever had, and it won't be the last, I'm sure. But I don't know. He was all cuddly and friendly and whatnot. And then next thing I know, I'm sitting there holding him, petting him, and all of a sudden he wheeled around and hit me in the face with his claws. So that's what I told my daughter. I said, well, from now on, that guy eats outside. He doesn't come indoors anymore. So he has been banished from my room. So, because he usually comes in and he comes straight to my bedroom, and because I got the cat food in here, and so he'll sit and eat, and then he'll laze around a little bit, that kind of stuff, and then, and then he'll eventually go back outside, but I don't know what his issue was this morning. He just decided to be a little on the ornery side today. So, anyhow. Yeah, but as you can see, I'm getting close to being done with this thing. I got this big section here, and then I've got the rest of it over and across here. So we're getting there, little by little. Yeah, yeah. I got myself a cup of hot tea because I find it kind of chilly. But it's right now here in Georgia, it is 41 degrees. So I am so that's why I'm just sitting here doing this diamond painting. And I got myself in my room with the door closed where it stays a little bit warmer. I got kind of chilled today. I don't know why, but I did. So, oh, come on. But as you can see, I'm wearing long sleeves today. Yeah, I was listening on the live with Sherry and Miss Southern Belle, and earlier, and then they finally went off. So I'm going to continue to diamond paint, and hopefully I can get this thing done pretty soon. Yeah. Yeah, I've got some background music going on. Yeah. Something calm and relaxing. Yeah. I'm still waiting on my other package from Amazon to come in because it's it was supposed to have been here today, but it got delayed, so it won't be here until I think it said Saturday, which is fine. Not in that big of a hurry. What it is, it's a cross stitch, but it's just the chart, and for counting cross stitch. And I saw it and I liked it and I thought it was cute, so I went ahead and got it. But it's not real big, so yeah, I wanted something small. And so anyway, I think I've got a counted cross stitch, I think. And it's a Christmas, like a Christmas village. And I'll have to look and see if I've still got it. And I might try to start that this, here during the summer, and maybe have one of them done by Christmas, maybe. No guarantees because it is accounted. And if I still have it, because I may have packed it up and sent it off to somebody too. I don't remember, to be honest with you. But anyway, so I thought I'd give the count. Oh, that's not right. That diamond is broken. It's broken half. Anyhow, I thought I'd give counted on small projects another chance. Let's put it that way. So we'll see. Yeah, because honestly, I don't know where to buy a counted cross stitch that you can program into something like the Pattern Keeper. I'm not sure where to get those, to be honest with you, because I've never done it that way. But I'd like to try the Pattern Keeper and keep my hand in, shall we say. But we'll see. Yeah, I laid down for a little while and I woke up with a headache. I don't know why, but I did. Mm. So, like I said, we're not going to be on here long. I just figured I'd at least try to get one video in before the end of the evening. So, yeah, Melissa must be out moving around. I can hear her. Yeah, sounds like she's letting the dogs out. Yeah. Yeah, I went out earlier and let Nova out. And then fixed myself a cup of hot tea. And then noticed we were getting low on tea bags, so I added tea bags to my Walmart order for later. And so anyway, but like I said, I haven't done much of anything today. I woke up and I didn't feel good when I got up. And then I went and laid back down about 4 o'clock. And then I got back up around 6. And I don't know, I haven't felt good today. I don't feel bad, but I don't feel good either. You know. And then on top of that, I got a bit of a chill today. So I need to take some sinus medicine and, as a preventative. So that way I don't get sick like my daughter is, because my she's kind of sick. She got real bad sinus, and she's all stopped up and she can't hardly talk because her voice is all her throat and everything is all messed up. So, anyhow, yeah, she was going to go in today, but then, before she had to go to work, she was starting to feel really bad, so she took some medicine, and unfortunately, that medicine makes her sleepy, and so she called in today and told them that she wasn't coming in. So, all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she's out there sitting there on her computer doing her thing, and I'm in here doing a video. So, yeah, I'm using the tray that KY Philly sent me, and I decided to use this one for a change. I like this tray. This was made, I can't remember who made this one, but it was Aussie or Artesian. All right, it's a lady that makes them, and she lives in Australia, and she makes these diamond painting trays. So, yeah, and KY Philly had a couple of extra ones, and so she sent one to me. And they're really nice trays. I like them. The only thing I would prefer is if it was a lighter color, because when you're trying to work with this and it's a real dark color, it's hard to see the diamonds because the tray is dark. But other than that, it's a great tray. Yeah. using a different pen today. And it's got the curved tip. So, yeah, I change things around every now and then. I'm a firm believer in change. Does not hurt to do a little bit of a change up every now and then. Keeps things interesting, right? Yeah. Come on. But like I said, I'm not going to stay on here real long. You know, I just thought I'd get a quick video. How I've been doing my videos is I'll do my video and then I'll take and I will schedule it to upload like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. And because that way everybody is asleep or at work or whatever. And there's only a couple of people on the internet, me and my son-in-law. And so that way I can get the, hang on, I'm looking for more views. That way I can get the video to upload. Because this last few times I've had a lot of trouble this past week trying to get the videos to upload to YouTube. And so how I've been doing it is I'll schedule it for like 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever, 4:30. And then just leave it alone and it'll upload on its own. And by the time I get up the next morning, which is, I don't know, around 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, I'll get up and it's already done. Boom, finished. And I said, good. That way I don't have to fight with it. Alrighty, we got all the U's on this side. So, let me peel that off of there. Let's see if we got any more over here. Yep, I do. I'm going to turn this a little bit. So that way I can work on this side. And so anyway, I try to, now that I'm getting close to the top part, and I try to cover as much of the one symbol as I can get. Yeah. Yeah. I'll pull this down a little bit. Yeah. But it's really turning out to be a really pretty painting. I'm very pleased with it so far. Yeah. Yeah, I was working on the gnome earlier today. That's the one that Stars is working on. And so I worked on that for a little while. And then I worked on the teacup and flowers earlier as well. And so, like I said, I've got my hands full. And then on top of that, I'm also doing a lot of cross stitch late at night when I'm just sitting there watching, Tubi or something like that. Watching a movie or whatever. Yeah. So, the only problem with this light is it has a tendency to cause a glare on the painting, but I needed to see it because I've got the light pad up underneath, as you can see, and then I've got the magnifying light above me. So I got light coming in two different directions, basically. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so one thing I can do is that one. See if I can tone it down just slightly, where it's not quite such a glare. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost tempted to kit up that cross stitch that I got the other day. The one that's with the frog and it says, do what makes you happy. I am very tempted to kit that one up and get started on it. But we'll see. I got so many others that I'm working on. But I am tempted, believe me, I am tempted. I might have to get some more of these, this color out. And whatnot. Ouch. Hang on. Get some more wax here. Hmm. But yeah, I sat there and was listening to a book on Audible earlier. Just sitting there listening to a book. Like I said, I just wasn't in the mood to really do much of anything today. So I just kind of hung out and watched some videos and listened to an ebook. Oh, excuse me. And that kind of good stuff. Mm. So anyhow, got a lot of Y's in here. Come on, I think. Yeah, looks like it. Yep, looks like I got all the Y's. No, the U's. Sorry about that. And then the next one is the Y's. Yeah. reason I like this tray is because it's easy to empty once you're done. Oh. Alrighty, let's see what we want to do. What color? Let's go back to this side again. Let's see, what have I got in here? Let's see. Well, we got X's, N's, and S's. Let's do the S, number 18. 18, 16, 18. And we start in the middle here and work our way out. How about that? Yeah. I know I'm not talking a whole lot. I know my eyes hurt. I know my eye hurts. You know, I can tell you that much. It's not a pleasant experience. Let's put it that way. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I think my daughter made some kind of ravioli or something for dinner tonight. Not exactly sure. Mm. I'm going to try to eat it, but I don't know. My problem is that my stomach has gotten where it does not like the red pasta sauce that you put on things like ravioli and spaghetti and things like that. My poor stomach has gotten where it just does not like that red sauce anymore. So I'm going to give it a try. I think what it is, it's because it's tomatoes, and I think it's acidic. It's too acidic for my stomach, I think. So, so anyhow, yeah, KY Philly is waiting for everybody to turn their recipes in. And then I don't know exactly how she's going to do it, but she's going to publish them somehow. So that way they can she can share all of everybody's recipes, which I thought was a good idea. I've got to email to her. I just haven't done it yet. So, yeah. But anyhow, we got around 30 minutes. Okay. May try to finish up these S's, and then I think we'll call it quits. Yeah, because I haven't eaten dinner yet, and it's already, what? It's almost 11 o'clock at night. Oh, that's bad when you don't eat. Anyhow, so I'll probably eat a small meal. I may just choose to have some cream of chicken soup or something instead. Something light. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. But we're getting there. It's a slow go, but it's coming along. Because, when you get into these trees and stuff, you get a lot of confetti. It's just a given. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Sit there and yawn. And so when you get into the trees and the bushes and stuff, they gotta deal with quite a bit of confetti. So, which is fine. It's what makes the picture stand out. Just looking to see if there's any more further down. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nope. See, I don't see any more down there. So, got a couple right there. But it does make it look good when you get all the little different details and stuff in there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to go with a no buy for a little while. You know. We'll see how long that lasts, right? I end up looking and end up not being able to resist ordering this one or buying that one or whatever. Mm. Mm. Sorry about that. I'm just not getting real. I'm not real talkative tonight. So I'm just hoping I'm Yeah, I think after this and after I have my dinner, I think I'm going to go in and take a hot shower and get warmed up and whatnot, and then probably crawl back into bed and under the covers and listen to my book again. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's coming along. It looks pretty good. Yeah, yeah. I hope everybody else is working on whatever it is they're working on and making some progress on their projects. So, alrighty. I think I've got all of the S's on this side. So we're going to move this over. And I got a few of them right here. Right here in the center. Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, my eye is swollen and it makes it hard to see out of that one eye. So, yeah, I told Melissa from now on she's going to have to feed him out there in the living room and he won't be allowed back in here. You know, if I can't trust him not to attack me, then guess what? He has to stay outside. I don't know what his issue. I don't know what. He wanted to cuddle, and he crawled up in my arms, and we were sitting here, and I was watching something on the YouTube, and was sitting there just patting him, and we were just getting on just fine, and he wanted to cuddle and put his head up against me, and was rubbing on me, and all kind of all lovey-dovey, and then all of a sudden, without warning, he swung around and struck me in the eye with his paw. And unfortunately, he does have claws. So, I don't know what his issue was. He just all of a sudden didn't like what I was doing, I guess. I don't know. So, but I can't afford to have him do that again because I can't afford to lose my eye to a cat that decides he's going to be ornery. You know, I got to have my eyesight. Sorry about that. But, you know, so I'm not going to take any chances with him. Hang on, I gotta stretch a little bit. But that is starting to really look good. I gotta finish this area right in here and down here on the barn. Okay, because it's red, I keep thinking of this as a barn. But anyway, on the bridge, and then in that way it'll be completed on that part of it anyway. So. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, I got a bunch of the symbols that are down in through here. This gray is the same as down here. So I will probably do all of them at the same time. Yeah. Mm. Alrighty. Oh, got one more on that end. think I got them all. Hmm. Another thing I need to start working on too is my quilt top. I haven't worked on that for a while. Yeah, I was digging around and happened to find it. And so I got it all set up in my little sewing basket thing. Yeah. Let me finish this area right here. And then we'll show you some of the stuff that I worked on today. Yeah, plus I got some new, couple more diamond paints that came in earlier today. So, anyhow, that right there. Let me put these away for now. I don't know. One reason I like this tray is there's little or no spillage, which is what I like. Okay, let's put that away. Okay, set that down. Okay. We'll cover these up, and I'll come back to them again later. Yeah, there we go. Got that part. And what we do is we whoop. All right, now my little thing rolled back up on me. Get up there. There. Don't want to stick for some reason. There we go. Give me a couple more here. I want to cover this like so. Yeah. There we go. There. Ah, it still keeps rolling up. Yeah, and I took the plastic sheet off, so I'm depending on these. Okay. All right, I worked on this one earlier. This one here is that gnome. And I'm working across here, right in here. Okay. So that's as far as I've gotten with the gnome. You know. Come here. Yeah. Get up there. It's very sticky, by the way. What I'm doing is covering this like so. But anyway, I worked on that one for today. I worked it about an hour or so. Wasn't very long. And then I worked on this one this morning for a little while. Okay. And as you can see, I've gotten all the way over here. All right. I'm working on the, this is the part of the teacup right here. And so that's all I've really done on diamond paintings today is this, and that's it. So, but that's what I did on diamond paintings. Okay. Then, oh, hang on. Get that light out of the way. And then, let's see, is it this one? Yeah, that one. And this one, I think, yeah. These two diamond paintings came in yesterday. I had just finished the video and was taking and was getting ready to, I had already shut it off and was getting ready to set it up to be uploaded when these two came in. So it was about 7 o'clock, 7:30 at night. It's another it's another landscape. There we go. Okay. Maybe it might be better if I turn it this way. Anyway, it's kind of light colored. It's pastel colors. And I saw that and I thought it was pretty. This is one of the ones I got from Amazon for $3.99. It's got a nice drill field on it. It's nice and clear. It's got 21 colors. And it's a 30 by 40. Okay, and that came in last night, like I said. Here's your toolkit. And then it's a round. Let me see if I can get these to lay down. You can kind of see them. But anyway, that's got all the real pretty colors. A lot of greens to this one. Okay, greens and yellows. And so, there you go. Okay. Anyway, so that's that one. Okay, let me put this one away. Put this back in its package real quick. And then I had this other one come in, which that one's a little bit bigger. Hang on. Sorry about the crinkling. Okay. And then this one came in, also another landscape. This one's a 35 by 35. It has 25 colors. And let's see if we can find the flap. Oh, there we go. It's going a little bit different direction this time. I always fold this over so I can get it back in a lot easier. Okay. This is a 35 by 35, and I thought this was gorgeous. I love the colors in this one. And there's a bridge, right? Flowers and trees, and you can see the sunshine up that way, and it's very tropical looking, very beautiful. And so I saw this, and I got this one for I think $3.99 as well from Amazon. And the drill field looks pretty good. It's not bad. It's not bad. Can you see it? Well, I tell you what, let's just move you down. There we go. See, you can see it now. Drill field's pretty clear, as you can see. So yeah, this is a really pretty one. I like this one. And then the drills, all the diamonds and stuff. Yeah, let me get this off of here. There. I don't know. Well, let's flip these over. Frankie, stop. No, all right, let's go the other direction. Can you see those? Not really. Okay. Here we go. You got the, kind of like turquoises, all different colored turquoise and greens. All right, some yellow right there. Some peach, looks like a peach color, or pretty pink. I'm not sure. I think those are like dark blues. Some light colored here. So it looks pretty good. It's not bad. The color palette's very nice, and it is a round drill. I don't see a whole lot of trash in there, so it looks good. So anyway, take another look at it. But isn't that pretty? I thought that was really pretty with all the different colors. I love the turquoise. I really do. But anyway, so again, I got that at Amazon for $3.99. Here's your kit. You got some wax, some baggies, your pen. Pen looks like it's got a 4-placer right there. And so anyway, so there's your toolkit. All right. And so I'm going to stick this back in its package. Come on. So anyway, that's what came in yesterday after the video. I figure I'll go ahead and show it to you. It's only 2 items. Yeah. And I'm still waiting on the other one. That one should be here. I think it said Saturday. So, which is fine. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now we can seal it back up. So anyway, that's very pretty. It's very tropical looking. So I liked it. It's almost kind of like a jungle looking type scene that you find in, like Indonesia or someplace like that. Really pretty. So anyway, that's what I got. And so we're going to get on off of here. Y'all take care. God bless you. Have a good evening. And we will see you again on Friday. So take care. God bless you. Remember, Jesus loves you. All right. Bye-bye.